2x minus 3. Again, my vertex is the formula negative b all over 2a. Negative b all over 2a. What's b in this case? 2. What's a? A is negative 1. Be really careful about the signs. So you have negative 2 over negative 2, which is 1. So 1 is my vertex, and it's the number that's going to go in the center of my table. Okay, it's going to go in the center of my table. So I'm going to come over here now. I'm going to put a 1 in the center. Right? And notice I always have 5. I always do 5. All right, so counting, starting 1, 2, 3. Now go backwards. 3, 2, 1, 0, negative 1. Now plugging in. I'm gonna do this on the side because it's really important to plug in correctly. When you plug in to a negative x squared, make sure it's negative x squared plus 2 minus 3. Make sure this negative is outside the parentheses. So when I plug in negative 1, it's negative 1, negative 1. That's really, 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 really important. All right? Really important. Okay? Negative 1, negative 5, negative 6. Okay? The next one's easy. You should be able to guess, actually, because 0, the x's all go away. You're left with negative 3. Right? Negative 1 squared. 2 times 1 minus 3. Let's see, it's 1. 0? No. That can't be 0. Negative 1. It's negative 2. Sorry. This is what happens when you do it in your head. Negative 2 squared. 2 times 2 minus 3 minus 3. And negative 3 squared. 2 times 3 minus 3. Negative 6. All right, so again, I'm literally just going to plot those points. Negative 1, negative 6. Negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, negative 3. 1, negative 2. Negative 3, negative 6. Now what happened to my graph? It's down. Whoopsies. It's upside down. Why is it upside down? Because there's a negative in front of x squared. Remember, when there's a negative in front of x squared, the graph is upside down. All right, what's the y value of the vertex? Right? So this is my vertex. It's 1, negative 2. And again, remember, it's just that middle one. Okay? And the axis of symmetry, x equals 1. Okay? And we're done. All right, we're going to do one more. All right, pause the video and try this one on your own. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is my negative b over 2a. So negative b over 2a. b is negative 4. A is 1. 4 over 2 is 2. Okay. Put that in the middle. If I'm counting, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plug in 0. 0 squared. 4 times 0 plus 6 is 6. 1 squared. 4 times 1 plus 6. It's 3. 2 squared. 4 times 2 plus 6. Let's see, it's 10. 2. 3 squared. 4 times 3 plus 6. 15 minus 12 is 3. 4 squared. 4 times 4 plus 6 is 6. 16 minus 16 is 0. You get 6. So I'm plotting my points. 0, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2 over 2 up 2. Over 3 up 3. Over 4 up 6. Draw your U shape. What's the vertex? What's this point? or that point, 2, 2. And then what's the axis of symmetry? Remember, x equals, what's that vertical line? 2. It's always x equals this number, right? Vertical lines are always in x equals. The y doesn't matter. X equals. And we are done. I have one more thing I want to go over. Okay. All right. In the do now, well, it wasn't really the do now in this time. It was in that first problem we did. What did we get when we completed the square? So when we completed the square, we got x minus 2 squared plus 2, right? X minus 2 squared plus 2. What was the vertex of the, but then we also graphed this later. That last problem we did, we graphed it.